Guten Morgen, da sind wir wieder. Ich kann jetzt noch nicht aufhören. Ich muss zumindest noch diesen Aspekt fertig machen. Also wir haben schon mal rausgefunden, dass wow, das war? Wow. Wir haben schon mal rausgefunden, dass what? Also Syrian fickt Schafe und der Pfarrer ist böse. Na, er raucht, er nimmt Cannabis zu sich, aber wirklich schlimm. Wir haben jetzt noch nichts herausgefunden, was einen von den beiden wirklich zu einem bösen Menschen macht. Scope Shotgun, damn, he's a proper gun nut. There's a lot of guns, clearly he's obsessed with them. Pick a weapon. I'm not a Burnhouse, besides I'm an agency nurse, not a mercenary. Empty wine bottles, the place is full of them. Syrian likes to drink, that's for sure. The scope rifle looks like it could kill an elephant. Okay, Syrian ist wohl auch noch ein Jäger. In irgendeiner Art und Weise. Was jetzt auch erstmal noch nichts Verbotenes ist. Also ich kann auch jetzt von keinem von beiden hundertprozentig sagen, dass es ein böser Mensch ist. So. Leiter. Ich mag die Musik. Sehr atmosphärisch, sehr schön. Okay. Kann ich jetzt noch weiter hoch oder muss ich examine? Muss ich straight. Open. It's nailed shut. Push. Ha. Zu schwach. There's something heavy inside. Kann ich es öffnen? Screwdriver. No, I better not. Box cutter won't do it. Okay. Oh. Ah, climb out. Okay. I could climb out through this window and onto the ledge outside. Okay. Ich mag die Frontansicht. Nice. Yo, Georgie. Georgie, my man. Georgie, my man. Please. Come back inside. Wie bist du überhaupt da rausgekommen? Okay, das hilft mir auch nicht weiter. Was ist das für eine riesige Scheune? Okay. Das hat mir jetzt doch nicht weitergeholfen, wie ich gedacht hätte. Warte, jetzt gehen wir noch mal kurz darüber. Ich kann auch nichts mit Items machen. Inside. Okay. Wie zum Fick, Georgie? Also muss ich irgendwie das hier öffnen. Nagel, also brauche ich den Hammer aus dem... Oh, fucking shit! Bin ich gestorben?
Hey, lady! You trying to kill me? Did you see that? This metal rod almost impaled me.
Holy shit. Da habe ich gerade nicht... Oh, fuck, das hat mich gerade ein bisschen überrascht. Oh, void. Pull out iron bar.
It was this close.
Ja, ist okay. Let it go, nothing happened. We'll probably just bounce right off of you. I'll aim better next time. Ah!
I'll aim better next time.
Okay. Scheinbar brauche ich doch keinen Hammer, sondern ein Nageleisen. Eine Crowbar. So, irgendwas Schweres ist drin.
Can you please give us a word of warning before you start dropping heavy objects from up there? I mean, it's a close one this time.
Ich meine, Dude, ihr könnt euch einfach wegbewegen. Open bag. The only way to open it cut through the canvas. Aha.
Mind your heads down there. It's about to rain potatoes.
Sie hat Bescheid gesagt. Shut the fuck up. So, jetzt aber. Okay, jetzt kann ich da raus. Wie ist Georgie da hochgekommen? Fällt er jetzt runter? Warum wird mir das so gezeigt? Ist cool. Ist echt cool. Sehr atmosphärisches Spiel. Sehr, sehr schön. Wirklich. Hey, out of your mind, George. Come on, mate, let's get on. Nice view, Das ist wahrscheinlich wirklich so, wie ich reagieren
Nice
würde.
view. Hmm? You can see for miles from up here.
Aye.
Hey, out of your mind, George. Come on, mate, let's get out of here. Now, please listen to me, it's time to go. Do you mind if I sit down with you?
Do you mind if I sit down with you?
You sure? You'll get a wet bum.
But boom. Doesn't matter. I'm soaked already. You're right, I guess. My bum's already last part of my body still dry.
It doesn't matter. I'm soaked through already.
Tell me a story, George. Sit in silence and embrace life. Oh Gott! Okay, das sind die schwierigen Entscheidungen. Tell me a story, George. Ist es dafür noch zu früh? Sit in silence and embrace life. Sit in silence and embrace life.
Tell me a story, George.
You don't want to hear it.
Yes, I do. Tell me about your life here. What was it like?
Well, I've had a very good life on this farm, but it took me a while to realise that. When I was young, I wanted to go out there and see the America that I knew from the movies, see the Wild West for myself, but I never did. It used to be my father's farm, and when he passed away, he left it to me. He was an angry man, always shouted at people. Anyway, I was convinced I'd follow in his footsteps and live a mediocre life I never wanted, until something happened. It was the 4th of September, 2 years after Dad had passed away. I was on my tractor, heading up the hill to mend the fence, when I heard a crash.
Press space to interrupt,
I
George.
stopped suddenly. I got off and I saw this bicycle, all crumpled up, sticking out right from under the tractor's front wheel. And I saw a lady's foot. I had no idea at the time that 6 months later I would marry that foot and its owner, and that it would be the love of my life. Penny was her name. She was a new vet in town, and the most gorgeous woman I'd ever laid eyes on. I picked her up in my arms, my heart racing, ready to rush her into hospital. But she just smiled and said, "Are you George Taylor? Or you have a sheep that's poorly?" Would you believe she was more concerned about the sheep than herself? Bless her. She really loved animals more than anything. Luckily, she wasn't nearly as damaged as her bicycle. Just a couple of scratches and a sprained ankle, which was quite extraordinary, considering she'd been hit by a bloody tractor. I waited for her, with a bouquet of flowers in my right hand, and a box of chocolates in my left, right outside the hospital. We both knew that this was meant to be. My lovely darling Penny. I tell you, she turned my life upside down. The farm that I despised so much finally became a home. All of a sudden I couldn't care less about Wild West and the cowboys. Penny opened a veterinary clinic here. Then Sarah was born and we started a family. Life was good. But good lives don't last forever. They're always followed by the dark times. There was an accident one day. We had a lot more horses here back then. There was this one bad stallion. Derek, he was called. Nasty old thing. I had jumped and kicked Penny suddenly while she were giving it injections. And she just flew and hit her head on the wall. She didn't die straight away. I was in the hospital with her for 3 days, watching the life in her slowly drain away. She was only 42.
Oh mein Gott, das ist
That's too young to go.
oh mein Gott.
Too young.
Fuck. Ja, und jetzt sprichst du mit Angie, die irgendwas, keine Ahnung, 30 ist. Und auch bald sterben wird.
But hey, look at me rambling on. Oh, I didn't mean to bore you with my old man's stories. See you back at the house, dear.
Ich mag Georgie. The fuck? The fuck, Georgie? Was hast du realisiert? Was hast du realisiert, Angie?
That's a nice cup of tea.
It'll warm you up, George. You'll be all right.
Of course he'll be all right. He's a tough bloke. He wrestled bears and punched wolves back in his days. Isn't that right, George? Oh, we don't know about the bears, Kieran.
Kieran. Why are you here, Kieran? Where's Father Rob?
Where's Father Rob?
Father Rob, okay.
He said he was going to look around.
Yeah? I bet he's snooping again.
Oh my god. This Schaf. You look like trouble and so does your mate, the priest. Ich will den jetzt nicht fertig machen.
You look like trouble, and so does your mate, the priest.
He ain't my mate. I hate him. But if we're gonna judge people by their looks, then you look to me like someone who likes to play with the razors, cutie face. Yes, I noticed those scars, and I know what they are.
Do you?
I may not look it, but I'm not stupid. Listen, I know you have your own shit to deal with, but that's fine. I don't care. Let's just be friends, for George's sake.
I'd rather shoot myself in the head than be your friend. What the fuck? Fair enough, I'm not looking for enemies. I'm not here to make friends, I'll be watching you. Okay. Ist das jetzt eine... Wenn er ein böser Mensch ist und ich ihn jetzt nicht mehr als Feind... Aber dann wiederum, wenn er ein böser Mensch ist und ich will ihn irgendwo hinlocken... Alles deutet auf den Pfarrer hin, dass er der Böse ist. Und der Typ ist einfach nur ein übergewichtiger Spacken. Aber der kann genauso... Der hat eine Menge fucking Waffen in seinem Trailer. Aber es deutet nichts darauf hin, dass er irgendwas Böses gemacht hat. Aber wenn er die Schafe fickt und guckt euch das Schaf da unten an. Ich weiß auch nicht.
Fair enough. I'm not looking for enemies.
I tell you what, I'll cook dinner for everyone first, and then we'll shoot some bottles. How about that?
Oh, so you can cook too?
Hell yeah, I can. I make a smashing roast lamb with Brussels sprouts and mint sauce and all. George loves it, but there's no oven in my caravan, so I'd have to cook here.
I don't know, Kieran.
I think we could all use a proper meal after a morning like this. But I'm gonna need some cooking wine. I doubt there's any here. George has always been a sherry kind of guy. Someone say sherry? There's a bottle of red in my caravan. Could you get it for me, please?
Why can't
Ja,
you get it?
das wäre meine Frage gewesen.
A dinner like this is a lot of work. I'll never make it on time if I don't get started on the vegetables straight away. Plus, the old leg's hurting, like a son of a bitch. And you'll be walking that way anyway. Joyce always does, this time of day.
To do what?
To feed Richard some carrots.
Richard?
The horse. He lives in the box just outside the big barn.
Which is, that must be the worst horse name I've ever heard. Curious, you say. You sure Richard's not a rabbit? Give old Dona. Give cold corner to Syrian. Das ist sogar was ich vorhin als Idee hatte. Oh Gott, die Entscheidungen.
Richard. That must be the worst horse name I've ever heard.
Well, I always say he should be called Vicious instead.
Why's that? Does he bite?
We have a love-hate relationship, me and Richard. Every time I pass by his box, he looks like he'd love to rip my head off and kick it like a football.
A horse playing football. Now that would be a sight to behold. Carrots, you say? You sure Richard's not a rabbit?
All horses love carrots. Don't you know that?
Yeah, sure. Of course I knew that.
You go in then, because I'm sure Richard's starving.
Have you had your breakfast yet? Because you can have this doner kebab if you want.
Oh, nice. You sure you don't want it?
I'm sure. Yes.
Okay, wir vergiften
All right.
Siren.
Nice. Ah, this'll keep me going until dinner. Cheers, nurse.
I'll
Okay.
go then. Anything else I should do while I'm there? Milk the cows? Harvest the crops?
No. Just get the wine and give Richard some carrots so he can love you forever.
Okay. But you better watch George while I'm gone.
I won't let him out of my sight, nurse.
Was kann schief gehen? Alles wird schief gehen. Save George completed. Katzen habe ich keine mehr. Get wine from Siren's Caravan. Feed Richard the Horse. Optional. Also muss ich erstmal irgendwo Karotten herkriegen. Examine. Prepare Meal. Muss ich gerade nicht machen. Check Calendar. Er hat vorhin gesagt, dass sie... Was hat er gesagt? Am 4. September hat er sie
What are you
kennengelernt.
even doing here? Are you deaf? That man's gonna turn you into dinner. Run!
We're not eating Midge. There's lamb meat in the freezer, silly.
Oh. Right.
Ja, das hätte mich auch
Then,
gewundert.
I guess you can relax, Midge.
Aber,
Just don't look in the freezer.
aber vielleicht fickt er dich. Das kann auch sein. Mit denen kann ich nicht mehr reden, oder? Nee, kann ich nicht. Das ist nur die Spüle. Okay, dann würde ich jetzt aber erstmal speichern. Dann haben wir jetzt erstmal einen guten Chunk vom zweiten Tag durch. Und dann kann ich beim nächsten Mal anfangen, damit Karotten zu finden, um das Pferdchen zu füttern. Ich weiß es aber nicht, woher ich Karotten kriege. Okay. Also, es nimmt auf jeden Fall sehr interessante Züge an und ich gehe davon aus, dass wir bald mit sehr schlechten Menschen sehr viel zu tun bekommen werden. Von daher, bis morgen.